everybody. Welcome to
Just
the
let me know when we're live.
Channel. Tonight, Misfits of Alseta. This is a 5e D&D actual play game with the homebrew world and all sorts of fun things. And the players before you are playing level 8 characters. I always forget.
Yes.
One of us is level 9.
Level 9. So let's get to know these players right after a quick announcement from Lee. Go ahead, Lee.
Hi, welcome to Misfits of Alseta. Do you like idle video games? I do too. Why not play Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms? It's super fun. It's all D&D lore, characters, history. They've got a lot of really cool programming on their Twitch channel as well. Nothing right now though, so stay. But you've got just these amazing characters. You can be Minsk, you can be Dritz, you could be Penelope Halfpint, aka Hope Lavelle, and you can get a free Electrum chest. Now, if you want that free Electrum chest, well, all you got to do is go into the chest code area and enter #SciEager, and you can get a free Electrum chest. That's again #SciEager. And you can get a free Electrum chest. That's all from me. Now on to you,
Pokemon?
Also me. Hello, it is #Eager. My name is Lee Goldberg, and I am a pancake artist as well as a player of this game. You can find me on the internet as @Goldberg337. I go by he, him. David also goes by he, him, and he is a Circle of Stars druid now. And April, you're number two.
I'm number two. Hi, I'm April. You can find me all over the internet as April Raygun. I play Nira, the Kobold Bard. I almost said Druid. She's not. There's no Druid in there. I was now just thinking of your Druid, who is now a Circle of Stars Druid. Kobold Bard Druid. Yeah.
Multi-class.
Give me more classes,
amazing. Oh goodness. Hey everybody, my name is Jacob Plicque, Duval King Jacob all over the interwebs. I have the he, him pronouns. And tonight, as per usual, I'll be playing Kotatar. He's a Githzerai harassment walker ranger and also expert extinction level event preventer, hopefully. And he also uses he, him pronouns.
Bloody g'day. My name's Daniel Denova. I'm bloody from New Zealand. Because everyone thinks we're Australian, and I
find
play
that really offensive.
How do you just? Well, imagine how us New Zealanders feel. I play San Leon, who is a Dhampir Barbarian rogue. And I'm also an illustrator and a voice actor. You can find me under Tartan Kiwi or Daniel Denova online on the socials. Yeah.
Yeah, and I am Danny Gage. Hello. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Silva, who's apparently a warlock, and also uses the pronoun she, her. And that's it for me, I believe. Yeah.
Who is she? Who is she?
Who knows?
I have been trying to find out.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I am Damien of the he, him pronouns, coming to you from the land down under. I play Reginald Bellagamba in this amazing series with these amazing people. I'd just like to do a quick Indigenous acknowledgement. So I would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians of the land on which I'm playing from today, and pay my respects to the elders past and present. I'd like to acknowledge the Maori people of Aotearoa, New Zealand, where Daniel is playing from. And from America, we have people from the lands of the Fernandino, Tataviam, Hohokam, Tumakua, Creek, and Cherokee. And we pay our respects to Indigenous peoples all over the world. Hope, back to you.
Thank you. And I am Hope Lavelle, your dungeon master for the night. And with that, I think we can roll our intro.
Hope sound.
Okay, a recap.
Okay.
Last time, I gotta remember what happened. Sorry.
Everyone just panicked. I love it so much.
All right, welcome to the
Straight
recap.
panic.
So
We
we went with air when we had to choose
Yes.
between air, fire, water, and earth.
I still
We
regret
ended up
nothing in that
choosing
decision.
air. It was a
Really?
good choice. Now, when we got there, we were all free falling in the sky, yet it didn't feel like we were completely falling. We were floating in a way. David realized that you could actually move willfully. However, Silva embraced the fall. She just kind of floated there happily. So eventually, David came up with a really terrible idea that maybe to get the attention of the goddess or goddess, primordial goddess, that we should race. Nira on broom, Lee as a nightmare bird, or David as a nightmare bird. Now, that was a bad idea, but we did find a air spirit that told us that their god was hadn't moved or woken up in a very long time and that they were worried. So we got wind spirit help that are kind of like wind snakes. They were attracted to scent. So Nira used the scent of
all sorts of things, I think.
Lots of
yeah,
things.
all sorts. I know I used coffee and we used all kinds of scents and we got them. And then David trying to pick up a very, very upset and near breakdown Kotatar used his own blood to track the attention of a wind spirit, which ended up being one of our absolute best clips ever, which was the DM said, warrior for the primordial god, where Kotatar said, and what else did you do? What do you want from me?
That's it.
If you haven't seen the clip, watch it. So anyway, we all got on our various falcors, flew to where the goddess was actually chained down and unresponsive, and we got hit by a tornado, which captured Reginald and everybody. Everyone made their saves, I believe, except Reginald is currently plummeting to his doom, and I don't think anyone knows it's happening. Back to you, Hope.
That's way better than the recap I had because mine was like water, earth, fire,
Now.
air. Not long ago, Kotatar's home used to be in one piece, otherwise known as harmony. Then everything changed when the Nightmare King attacked. That was pretty much as far as I got.
Plus,
And then
I
we
was going to
summoned
add-
I'm a
Captain
fan.
Planet.
I'm a fan.
Yes.
I was only going to add
Good
that,
job,
you know,
Lee.
Floating City. What happened though? Where you go?
No, there
you
is
come
no
back.
war
Was
in
last
Floating
ep-
City.
I thought that was the floating city when we crumbled down the cracks, it appears that more things happened and the entire city is gone save for one building, one anarch,
Temple.
and
Yep.
we don't know if everyone is dead, gone, or otherwise, but Kotatar is not having it.
That's an understatement.
Wow, A+ to Lee for having such a great memory. That was 2 weeks ago. Fantastic.
Damn.
Love it.
Look
Thank
at you, steel trap.
Thank you, thank you. Well, so you guys do find yourselves at this moment in silence, inside the eye of a tornado, a largest tornado you've ever seen, which holds within it Akadi, the primordial goddess of air. And she is huge. She is ginormous. And she is wrapped in these heavy, large chains that just seem to wrap around her and go into nothing, into the tornado. You guys are all floating on your windwalkers, except for Reginald, who is spinning around in the tornado. We don't know what is to happen to him, but for the moment, everything is quiet. What would you like to do?
I would like to
Kotatar's-
investigate the chains.
Okay, Kotatar,
Sorry.
would you like to?
I would like to, if I could, fly up to, because I think you mentioned like the face is like sort of like
Yeah.
down, and
Defeated.
sort of investigate, like get some insight into what they're looking like.
Okay. You
Kind of
float up.
zooming in right on the face.
David, you were investigating the chains. How are you doing so? Would you like to just look at them? Do you want to touch them? Do you want to?
I mean, as I'm moving in, I will definitely just kind of look at them.
Okay.
I might
give me-
call Nira over for the detection of magic abilities that
Okay.
she does so well.
All right. Go ahead and give me your investigation, and Nira, if you'd like to join him with an Arcana or detect magic, whatever.
Yeah,
you'd like.
can I? I don't want to do detect magic because that's going to take 10 minutes. And I don't know if we have that time, but I will help with Arcana.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. What did you get, David?
24, natural 19.
Nice.
Wow. Yep. Go ahead, Nira.
17 Arcana.
Okay. You notice that these chains are very real. They're very heavy, and they seem to be made of steel. Very thick, unbridled steel. And Nira, if you were to put your hand close to this, they hum. There's almost like a vibration to them. You almost feel, of course, like a nightmare energy with that Arcana check. Kotatar. No, there is no music. You are in the eye of a storm.
Huh?
I know, so strange.
Decisions.
Kotatar, what would you like to do? You get up to this ginormous face. I mean, you are maybe the size of a nostril. That's
Yeah.
how big you are to this. And you see this white hair just flowing in front of this blue-skinned, very beautiful primordial. What would you like to do?
Is its eye? Are there like eyes open or are they closed right now?
They're closed.
I think he will kind of floating there, just look at them and just say, "Wake up."
Nothing happens. Would you like to do maybe a persuasion, intimidation, any sort of anything else?
That's a great question. If at the immediacy of the no response, we really don't have time for this if we're going to save you.
Okay. You hear a low hum coming from her throat. And you see her eyes begin to open. And it's like seeing a flashlight turn on, just glowing white eyes that shine and emit light for 15 feet. She doesn't move her head, but you notice that she looks up at you just with her eyes. And you hear what sounds like a breeze in your ear. You all hear this. It rumbles within you as if there's a breeze just right. Her voice is literally that of wind. And Silva, you don't know why, but you understand what she is saying.
Let's go.
She says, "What can you do for me? You are mortals."
We're mortals that aren't chained up right now. Not
Does
knowing
that
that
come out of
anyone else
Silva
can't
and like?
understand.
Yeah.
Does that come out in like win? In like it's does that does that come out in like
No,
common?
that comes out in common, but it sounds like Silva didn't even realize that she heard that in a different language. Mhm.
Yeah, he'll kind of look down. I don't know how he's probably. I would argue, considering how tall they are, like 30 feet up, maybe, maybe more. I don't know. But he'll just shut down. You understood that?
Wait. Yes. She was speaking to us.
That was just
I
wind.
didn't.
Wait, you heard that?
Yeah, she said, what can you mortals do for me? It's kind of condescending, but like not intentionally.
Like God's
Yeah,
God,
because she's
God thing.
obviously. I look out over at how big she is.
Yeah. So you speak primordial god.
Is that what that is?
Cool.
Yeah, I guess so. What should we say?
I love you, Nira.
My first
That's
notes of the day.
I don't usually. I'm not usually the person who speaks for the group.
Well, just ask what they need,
Um.
or why they're this way.
Okay. Well, we aren't quite sure how to help you. Do you know how we could help you?
And you hear this, Silva, as I am living a waking nightmare, and I worry for my people.
Oh. She's having a nightmare. She's worried for her people.
Wait, that's our specialty, isn't it?
That's good to know. That's good to know. I'm gonna tap Silva. Like, that's good to know on your leg or something, and you're gonna feel warm, bardic inspiration.
Ooh, yay. Thank
And
you.
I will also next to you, just the old Nira David special, and I will like kind of pat you on the shoulder, be like, "You speak primordial god, and you're amazing. Guidance."
We've been dealing with these living nightmares across realms. What is yours?
I will never move again.
Yeah, goddess is bare. I guess that would be really, really bad, huh? Her nightmare is that she can't move. The chains.
Okay. Well then we just need to figure out a way to get rid of the chains and help her move.
Yeah.
What brings you here, mortal?
Oh, she's speaking again. We are here for a feather from you. My friend, I motion over to Kotatar. His world is crumbling, and we need a feather to prevent this.
You wish to open the eternal storm.
Yes.
She looks defeated once more. If you wish it, I will give you a feather. But if you help me, I would be ever grateful. Your choice.
Yes.
What
We've
did she
helped a lot
say?
of people with these nightmares. She said that she would give us a feather, but she would be really grateful if we could help her. A lot of the times when we've experienced or come across these nightmares, we had to confront them and fight them head on. Was there anything that created these chains, that chained you? Or did they just appear?
They just appeared.
I guess that makes it a little harder to confront, but I'm sure we can think of something.
Silva,
Yeah.
haven't we been dealing with a lot of metaphysical stuff lately? So some kind of metaphor or something we can kind of imagine or conjure up might be the ticket, if this is a nightmare, of course. Remember, we have all the dream stuff we can do.
Yes. Okay. I'll tell her we're going to try to see what we can do. We don't want to leave you here. I know what that feeling of flight feels like now, and I can't imagine you being without it. And I'll turn back to the group. Okay. So what do we do?
Am I still falling?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I feel like we're light a member.
Oh, shoot.
Reginald,
Perfect segue.
everyone can give me a perception check.
Yeah. I was
Turn it
wanting
back
to do
for
one
1
before, but
second.
it was like also the
Yeah.
story element. I was like, okay.
Mm.
Oh, not the best. Like 12.
Ooh, 18.
18?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Let me roll real quick. My tablet just stopped having internet for some reason, so I don't have
Uh-oh.
my D&D Beyond sheet. But
Hate
I
that.
did pretty good. I think I have a +8 because it's perception.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
21.
Okay, everyone except for San Leon. Reginald, are you screaming? Are you?
I am screaming my head off.
So while you guys hear all of this soft and beautiful, breezy voice in your ears, coming just around you, wrapping, engulfing you, in the background you hear.
Is he
And,
is he is it's but is it like just a rotation? Like he's not like being like maneuvered up and down the tornado.
That's correct. He is just within the tornado.
I think you just all hear him say, "He's fine."
I will though. I'll be
Trust
like,
me.
I'll get him, and I'll thorn whip
Okay.
into the storm and
Nice.
try to
Give
Catch him.
give me an attack
An
roll
attack
at
roll?
disadvantage. Yeah, I mean, because that's usually how you would
yeah.
hit,
All right, let me.
but it's at disadvantage because he is moving quite fast.
Yeah,
Unless you
sure
want to
is.
try to combat that somehow.
No, I don't. All right, so the first roll is, what's your armor class?
Oh, that's a good question. My armor class is it'll be 15 in this circumstance.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a nat 1 on my second roll, so I think
And we're back.
We're back, baby. That got like a bad habit.
I was like, oh,
Reginald,
15, sweet, I got it. You're like, oh wait,
what would you like to do, Reginald?
So that one was a failure, or was it?
Yeah,
was it
so
just disadvantage?
Yeah, that was disadvantage. So
Yeah,
he throws his whip into the
Hmm.
tornado and it just flails right back out to him, unable to reach him.
Can I try and grab it with a
A
dex check?
nat 1, no.
No.
If it were anything else,
on that
that was
one, it might have
critical.
done damage to you.
Yeah.
David, what are you doing?
I'll give you this. You could call for your windwalker if you remember the scent. Oh, you don't have prestidigitation, do you?
No.
And you haven't rested, so you have no phase steps, do you?
No.
Can I try to send my wind
Hold on,
walker
no,
and grab him?
No, I have an idea. I have an idea.
hang on.
How far are you from us?
He'd be 60 feet out.
Can I? Okay,
Can
I'm
I-
going to do you have a thing?
No, you go.
I'm gonna cantrip message you. Just the word cheeseburger, and I'm gonna hold my hand out with the broom in it.
Amazing.
Do I hear the word cheeseburger?
It's a message
You-
just in your brain.
Yep, you hear
Yeah.
that message.
Don't mention cheeseburgers.
I was gonna hold the broom out. I'm hoping you know that what it means, so you can take the broom and try to fly out.
Okay, Can I try to grab the broom?
You can call
you
out
can
cheeseburgers.
call it. Yeah. If you
Oh
call
yeah,
it,
yeah,
they
yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, fine. Cheeseburgers.
All right, roll me a give me an athletics check. Or acrobatics, whichever.
I rolled a d6. It didn't explode.
Okay, good.
Was it athletics or acrobatics?
I would say probably athletics for this.
That's a 9.
You know what? Good enough. It wasn't a one.
DM.
Yeah, who rolls a 1?
DM pity. Okay. You barely catch it, but you catch it. What'd you like to do?
I try to fly out of the tornado.
Okay, great. You want to meet up with everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay, you're out of the tornado. You are now on a broom. You don't need a windwalker. Your windwalker is so translucent you may not be able to see it. You would need some sort of scent to find it again. But you have a broom. Okay.
Can I
You guys are all together again. Yes, Reginald.
roll a Constitution check?
Yes, you may. You maybe make it a saving throw if you're trying not to throw up.
Disadvantage.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Nice.
I gotta roll a d6 just because this is fun.
Windy chunks.
Yeah.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. Celion, look out below!
I say, what the devil? Oh, good!
You can give me a dexterity saving throw to try to miss that.
I'm just trying to make it more real, you know.
We are going to have words, you and I. Oh, wonderful! My favorite. Oh, well, actually, I have advantage on dex saves because of
Danger sense,
sense.
baby.
Danger
Baby.
sense.
So that made what was a natural 2 on the dice a natural 6, but wait, there's more. It is dexterity, so I do get
Lord.
11.
I don't know.
That's above average.
I don't know.
You need a 23 to
know.
avoid this, dude. Okay, you're just
Yeah, you're taking it. I'm sorry. It's
You got a little sick on your
it's
shoulder.
a little bit, just a little bit on your shirt.
Just like a seagull, you know, just pooping on you.
Reginald.
Okay, so how do we help this primordial god?
I'm gonna roll not to rage.
no. Hold on, sit here. I'll press a dissertation.
Okay.
I can get rid of the smell and the waste, but I can't get rid of the feeling. I'm sorry.
Can you?
We're going PvP today, apparently.
Again, you mean?
But you're now
Again.
Appreciate it. Nira.
Again.
You're an absolute gem.
And I'm gonna come in and land next to San Leon and just say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, San Leon," and just try to brush it away as Nira's trying to press the digitate.
Something
Can I step up? Can I step up next to Silva?
Mm-hmm.
And I will talk to the goddess and I'll be like, I can't understand you, but she can understand you. Can you understand me?
Yes. And she nods slowly.
Well, hey, you moved. Problem solved. So one of the things sometimes with the nightmares that we battle, it is literally destroying the nightmare. But sometimes, and in your case, maybe because of how prolific you are, and it is, there are times where defeating the nightmare is to combat the nightmare. And in this case, it might be acceptance of taking a moment to take a break, to find some joy in not moving. And to that, I thought I could help to create a beautiful flowerscape or something for you to be able to enjoy because you're just sitting and unmoving. And if you can find joy in the unmoving, that might be able to counter the nightmare. I don't know. I'm not a nightmare scientist, but it's better than what you've got.
Nightmare scientist.
I love that.
What's a
Okay.
scientist?
Are you going to Druid craft?
I'm gonna see what she thinks about it.
You feel a vibration, a low, almost a hum that is so low you almost cannot hear it. You only feel it. And you get the sense that she doesn't like that idea, that she does not want to enjoy not moving. But
I thank you for your time.
it's a beautiful thought.
What? Go ahead.
You asked earlier about what we could do for you. Though I could appreciate that, me utilizing the word young likely means nothing to you. I once vowed to fight any entity that threatened any of, or ravage, I should say, any of the mortal realm. The fact that we're even here to begin with is a miracle. We are very different. We are very special. And that belief has got us this far. It also helps that our enemy is the same, and our concern for our people is also the same. Your enemy is mine. I don't know what that means to you, if anything.
Her eyes look at you and they look like just glowing orbs, and the light softens. And she, even though she's chained, you can see down below, she manages to twist her hand up, almost as if trying to reach out to you.
Can we?
Is it like behind me?
What's that?
Is her hand like behind me? Like, because I'm kind of like up in her grill.
You're
right
up
now.
in her face, so it would be
Yeah.
down probably 30 feet, where it's like she's like, her chains are like down by her hips, but it's almost like she's trying to reach up to you. Reginald?
Can she can we talk and understand it?
Yeah, she can understand you, but you cannot understand her unless you're Silva.
Yeah. Just really quick, you can.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Just one thing I wanted to do really fast. There's like a flash of memory, and he sees that little girl, right, like during like the marionette fight or whatever you want to call it. What is it with everyone wanting to hold hands? And he goes down.
Okay, Reginald, what would you like to do as that's happening?
I'm gonna walk up to her. Hello, I'm Reginald Bellagamba, and I'm gonna give a big deep bow. I believe we can help you. We are champions sent to stop the world of nightmares. Silva, if you could be so kind to relay this message. I believe
she understands you.
She understands you, bud.
Oh, she understands me. Okay, very good. Just checking. Can we? I may have a way to help you. We've just met. You've got no reason to trust me, but can I just ask for your quick trust in trying to dislodge you from these chains.
She nods.
Okay, everybody stand back.
I mean, we're flying, right?
I'll fly back.
I just kind of.
Yes, I fly back 30 feet.
Before Reginald does this, Kotatar has land. What are you doing with the hand?
I think he's just like, which is very odd for him. I think he's trying to establish a connection.
Okay.
They are bonded, oddly, in desperation and concern. And maybe there's something there that could be the difference.
So do you reach out and touch her hand? Do you grab it?
Yeah.
It's huge. Your whole hand maybe just literally can lay on top of a finger. But as soon as you touch, you are in a void. Just you, Kotatar. And you stand before this goddess, this primordial goddess. She is your size. She is free. And she looks at you and she says, "You have good in you." And you are hearing this in common. She speaks freely. And you choose to help a primordial who cares not about you. Why?
Your enemy is my enemy. It would be easy to abandon you. It would be simple. Pluck this feather. Move on. Forget you were ever here. But that is not what we are. That's not who we are. I made a vow and I plan to stick to it.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 19.
Suddenly, there is a knife in your chest. Blood begins to drop down your chest as you look down and see a pale hand coming through Akadi. Akadi looks up and her eyes turn white. And then they look back down at you and they turn golden. "You will not win." It's a very familiar voice, one of a Nightmare King. "If I can take down primordials, what hope do you have?" You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Thanks, 10 hit points.
And you just hear Akadi say, through that voice, as if they're both fighting for the same body, "Save yourself or save me. You have the choice." And you're back. You still have touched her hand. Now she goes limp. Reginald, what are you doing?
Can she still hear me, or is she unconscious?
You don't know.
No. Okay. I don't know if you can still hear me. this may hurt, and I'm sorry if it does. Nira, can you please, if there's any sign of pain at all, can you please heal Akadi?
What do you
Don't
mean?
hurt a primordial god. Reginald,
This
Reginald,
may be the
Reginald.
only way. This may be the only way.
Reginald, I guarantee you it is one of the many ways that we die here today. Do not hurt a primordial god.
It's not my intention.
It doesn't matter.
32 feet away.
We
You said,
we
David,
we
you said,
are
you said to believe in myself, and I'm believing in myself.
Reginald, I will say this as clearly as I can. It was nice knowing you, and I will move back an additional 15 feet.
All right. I take my new shiny big sword out. That morning I'd carved a little rune in it, fire rune. I'm gonna try to, and whether this works is up to you, Hope. Attack the shackles that she has with my sword. Summon my fire rune, which produces fiery shackles of its own, and these shackles are going to try and, with strength, rip the shackles from her.
Right. As you do this, tons of chains come out from the tornado. Roll your attack. Everyone roll initiative.
That's a miss. If I only get one attack, then
Okay. It was a miss.
yeah.
You go to hit these shackles and it's almost like they move out of the way as if they are sentient. And incoming, make a dexterity saving throw, Reginald.
Yep.
Nira, roll for the broom.
I took it back when he landed, but I can roll for it again.
He has nowhere to land.
Oh, okay. So you have what do I need to roll for the broom?
Just the d6.
Okay.
We got a sky battle.
Ew.
Oh,
No big deal.
No,
What'd you
Oh,
get?
no.
I rolled a 6.
Good.
No,
Reginald,
no, that means it explodes.
what is your what's your dex save?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You manage to see this chain, this large chain, probably the size of you. Each chain link is probably the size of you, coming down with vigor. And you manage to dodge out of the way, but as you do, the broom comes out of your hands and you're falling.
Again. Ah.
All right. The broom goes and just starts going out of control, and it goes into the tornado. I need initiative rolls from everybody. Where's my?
I got a 17.
Oh no! I lost
Samesies.
I've got a 22.
I lost my DM notebook. Okay,
Oh,
we're doing this.
guys, new mission. I need a new broom. I don't care about anything else. I need a new broom. I will not be walking after this.
Okay, so
A piece.
That's our
Okay,
next
sorry.
story arc.
San Leon, what's your initiative?
22.
22. David,
17.
17. Kotatar,
17.
17.
You'll go first.
Reginald is a 9. Who am I? Nira,
12.
12. And
I
Silva,
got 4.
4. Always with the low
I
initiative.
know, I always get such low initiative.
Okay, so I have it here. We've got San Leon. Kotatar is going first. Is that right?
Yeah. I think so. Well, I think San Leon's
San
going
would go
first, and then.
Well, I
and
mean,
then-
between you and David.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
David. Then I have Reginald. Or sorry, Nira, then Reginald, then Silva. Is that correct? Let me throw in these chains here.
Battle, battle, battle.
And this enemy got any paralyzation conditions there?
Yeah, the chains.
Paralyzing chains.
Man, I have
All right.
1 bardic left. This is not good.
Okay. All right. Sanleon, you're up. You are floating on your Windwalker, and there are chains coming from every direction, shooting out towards you.
Oh, good heavens. That's a problem. Ah, shit. Oh, Reginald! As I see Reginald falling again. Fuck. Well, this is enough to get anyone a little bit angry. As I start raging. As I start flying toward Reginald. Catch Reginald.
You're going to try to catch Reginald?
Yeah,
This will be your action to do so. So you use your movement.
it's fine.
All right. Okay.
It is what it is.
Just give.
You're
just
gonna
give me
lose
the,
your rage.
Just give me your. Oh, interesting.
Maybe he'll get hit.
That's-
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he
Time
might
for the
get
hope
hit.
Special.
Just hit him,
He might
Reginald.
get
Just like pop him.
Yeah, it's bonk. Thanks,
I've got other
bonk.
matches.
Okay. Give me an athletics check in order to.
Okay.
Grab
give
him.
An athletics check. Oh. Ooh. Athletics. 14.
All right, it's enough. You grab him.
You really need to stop falling off of things.
Oh,
As I like.
really,
we're
really
Windwalkers,
do.
right?
You're on Windwalker, so he can sit on the
Oh.
back of that.
I sling you on the back, Windwalker.
Stallion, thank you. You're always there for me. Thank you.
Yes, well, if you don't throw up on my doublet, I'd be there for you more. Now, deal with those. And I just point out, that's my turn. Like, I just,
Oh, okay. You don't want to
yeah.
have a bonus or anything else you want to do?
My bonus was
Just
raging.
rage.
It's,
Oh, to rage. Right. Okay, Kotatar, you're up.
Oh boy. So like essentially like he blinks back like, oh, here's a question. Is the dagger still on my chest?
It is.
Ow.
Do we see a dagger in his chest?
You do.
Oh fuck.
And he is bleeding.
And I'm still on because they said warrior, so I'm still on like warrior snake dude person thing snake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. It kind of looks up and around and looks to the snake. Does your goddess not know what fucking vows are? Let's put you through your paces. He taps it and casts haste.
Oh, I love it. Awesome.
And then fires off towards like the nearest chain thing or whatever. Let's see, so hasted, so I've got that gives me an additional actiony
Lots of
thingy. Yeah. And my AC is now 19 as well. Advantage on deck saves. And yeah, and because it's like essentially like these chains are like coming at us now. Is that
From
okay?
every
Cool.
direction. Yep.
Okay, cool. Fuck it, why not? That sounds fun. Takes the dagger out of his chest and just in like his hand, just screaming, going after like whatever's closest.
Okay. All right. There is one coming straight at you, and you choose to try to stab at it.
Yep. And as he screams, when are you going to understand that your words mean nothing to me?
This is a +1. Oh, sorry, it's a +2 dagger.
Oh,
And it is
Nice.
necrotic damage.
great.
That's a nice dagger.
Yeah.
Dagger.
So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Double checking. Yeah, that hits.
So it's a regular D4 plus my dex. Ooh. So that's 9 points of damage plus what's the necrotic? Or is it just necrotic?
It's just necrotic damage.
Okay. So yeah, so the 9 points of damage there.
Okay.
And let's see, that's action, hasted action. That's not my bonus action. Oh, yeah. You know what? Could I have used my Thunder Warrior ability as part of that to add 8 force damage?
Yeah, of course.
All right, seems appropriate. 1. 1 point
that
of
makes
force
it-
damage.
Okay, that makes 10 total.
10 total. Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
And what would have been, just so you know, what would have been 35 feet of movement is now a lot more. I think, if I remember correctly.
70?
70. I think it's doubled. I don't remember, but I don't know how that affects with if this creature is using it as a vehicle. But like we can futz
Yeah,
around
no.
with it.
Yeah, I
But-
totally, yeah, that's totally fine. I think 70
Cool.
feet of movement for you now. Okay, so you stab into this steel chain. This is a massive, very heavy, very solid chain, but you feel this dagger almost pulse with energy, and you stab, and it actually goes in to the steel. And when you rip it out, you see blood coming from the chains. Good job. All right, David, you're up.
That was a very sussy
so-
good job. I'm just gonna let you know. I see you.
That
Okay.
was a good job.
So I see Nira kind of floating there and all these chains that are coming. And I go, Nira! And I look down, I just go, coffee, go! And we just dart towards Nira. And as I am getting closer, I throw my hand up and just like ink pours out of the hand. And I touch her shoulder and the ink starts to like swirl around her. And the writing that will cover her body says, "This is Nira, the most powerful bard and mage of all of Threna, and the reason and inspiration to keep fighting." And I will do ink skin, bark skin. So your AC is 16, not
All
13.
right.
I am now Venom.
All right.
Venom Kobold.
But thank you. I
don't-
really needed
I
that
don't
AC
think I
boost.
have. Yeah, you need it.
All right. Anything
Okay.
else?
I don't really think I have a. Yes, I will. The spiral of limbo will pop out of my eye and start spinning around me, and it'll hit me right in the chest, and there'll be a pulse, and you'll see like a starry celestial version of Kotatar pop up from my back and draw its bow and arrow, and then that's my turn, and it just
That's
stays
it.
there while like my skin just kind of like unspools a little bit like it did the last time.
Very cool. Okay, great. Okay. Kotatar, this chain changes directions instantly and goes for you. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I have to ask. 14, 15, 16, 17. You have 18. Oh, plus 2. Sorry. 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And
Ow.
if one target hits, and if the target is a creature, it is grappled. And you are grappled. This
Okay.
chain wraps around you. Really thick chain, almost one link, almost just doubling your size.
I maintain concentration on haste.
Good. Great. Copy. And then another chain comes out and goes for San Leon. San Leon does a 21 hit.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I have it. Never mind. Yes, it would.
Okay. Yeah. At 8 bludgeoning, and you are grappled.
Okay, so that's.
You guys
4
can
bludgeoning.
escape. At the end of your next turn, at the start of your next turn, you can attempt to escape.
Does it take an action to do that?
No.
Oh.
I'll say no. I'd rather you guys have an action.
As the
Okay.
chain like
The
wraps around
DM's
you and
kind.
kind of like
Yeah, it's constricting you
You're
like
not
a
the
snake.
first to try and put a chain around my neck.
Very
as
cool.
it starts wrapping around.
All right. So that was its turn. Nira, you're up.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Are the chains that are holding Akadi reacting to this as well?
They are starting to constrict her tighter and
Okay.
tighter.
And are the chains that are holding Akadi also from the tornado?
Yes.
I would like to look at the middle of the storm and try to see if I can see a place where the most chains are coming from. Like, which direction are the most chains?
It's hard to say. They're coming from the bottom up to her. I'll say,
Actually, I don't
Okay.
think that matters.
give me an intelligence check or wisdom.
Does it matter? As long as I can see any of it, does it matter? Yeah, I don't think I need to see the massive. I
Okay.
just need to see any part of it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at the chains towards the directions and cast command release. Release!
Okay.
Let go!
All right, what do I need to do?
Wisdom of 16 and fail that? Well, that is the important part.
You also
of this.
failed.
That's what you gotta do.
16?
Yes.
Does a 46 beat that?
You beat it?
No,
Did
she's
you
got the
beat it?
smile of failure.
500 million and 7.
It failed, but then
Yeah.
it didn't.
Oh, legendary!
Legendary.
It burns a
Right.
legendary reaction.
Fuck. But
Riz.
I used a free command. So I have a lot more, and it's got more reactions.
Yes, it does.
Bonus action. Okay, but I am gonna yell. I think it's a thing. I think it's one thing. I think it's a giant. It's like an octopus chain. It's a thing. I'm gonna yell that as loud as I can. As I'm so sorry. I've been stress eating Starburst and not planning on what to do.
I love it.
You just hear out like in the melee somewhere. It bleeds.
Then we can't kill it.
That's getting clipped.
Yep.
Is anyone close to me still? We're all far away.
David.
I am.
David's close to you.
Is that it? We already have hit points. I'm gonna use one of my Draconic Cries so you can have advantage if you attack.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
That is all I'm going to do.
All right,
I'm
Reginald.
going to be very mad
Oh.
at this thing right now.
Okay, Reginald.
Welcome.
You are
to-
no, you are on the back of San Leon's Windwalker. So wherever he is, you are.
Question.
Maintain the Windwalker.
Oh,
I can't grab it.
interesting. Actually,
What? No. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Well, this is interesting because the chain is so big. You're on the back of the same Windwalker as him.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I need you to roll a dex saving throw.
World record of falling off of things.
I know, this is gonna be wild!
It's kind of amazing. I'm
What is that?
No.
Are you serious?
really.
No.
Oh my god, are you serious?
You were supposed to roll that.
Reginald?
You're not supposed. You're
Reginald,
Leave
are
the
you there?
natural ones to
Literally
me, Damien.
anything but that. Literally.
Reginald, are you there?
Swearing into the. Just
God.
cursing in common,
you're not-
in infernal.
You're not falling. You're not falling, but you are restrained with San Leon.
We're on the same chain.
The Windwalker, San Leon, and you are all wrapped in the same round of chains.
Good lord.
So San Leon, you're stuck with them.
Well,
Please don't throw up on me again.
I always wanted to get closer to you, Sam Leon.
Okay,
Like a cheesy,
so
it was like a cheesy Bond joke.
Yeah.
I've
So-
always wanted to get closer to you, money partner.
it is the start of your turn, Reginald. So
Yeah.
you can roll a DC, a dex save to try to get out of it. No, I'm sorry. What type of DC is this? I think it's strength.
Intelligence.
Strength.
Intelligence.
Oh, I'm boned.
Strength, you say?
Yes.
Let me just check my strength modifier. So that's a 10.
No. Sorry. Okay, what would you like to do? You are grappled.
Okay, how far away is Akadi?
Well, Sanleon, you went up to slice at a chain on her, or I can't remember. If anything, she's within 30 feet of you. She's huge.
Reginald did, yes.
Can I tell? She's restrained. Is I'm trying to ask this without getting meta, but is there a way to know if she's being? I guess I'm trying to say, is there a way to know if she is rolling a saving throw every turn to break free or not?
Give me an investigation check. This is a free action.
What is her stat block?
Yeah, what is the stat block?
As my character.
He's what my character would do.
17.
She looks like she's given up.
Okay, so
So-
that's a no. All right. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna try and move. Can we move at all? Can we?
So a grapple. I'm looking. Escaping grapple.
Speed is
blah, blah,
0.
blah. When you move, you can. Oh, moving a grappled creature. Your speed
No,
is.
we can't move. No.
Yeah, you guys cannot move.
Can our flying thing move?
No, it is grappled with you.
In that case, I'm just gonna attack the chain that's on us then to try and break us free.
Okay.
We will attack the chains that shackle us.
Yes, comrade.
Hmm.
So I got 2. So that would be a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Roll my damage.
Okay.
That's a 10.
10, what type of damage?
And I've just got to roll. Just got to roll to see if it's what type of damage it is. It's a 1, so that would be necrotic.
Okay. 10 necrotic. Okay. Anything else?
Can I tell if it's kind of weakening, if I'm getting through the chain at all?
You pull your sword out and there's blood on it.
Cool. Well, in that case, it's time to action surge.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attack it again.
All right, go for it.
And then attack it again.
So I've got 2 attacks. one misses, and the other one is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And this time it does 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Copy. All right. Awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. All right.
So I'm still not through it. Damn it.
No, not at all. Okay. David.
No, I'm good. Thank you though.
That's a nat 20 to hit. Stand by.
Oh.
Stand by for.
Because I got lots to
Bye.
roll
Wait,
first.
no,
Red
it's not.
October.
No,
You
it's
silver
not.
barbs.
Hey, you stop that right freaking now!
Silvery barbs.
Great call.
Okay. Oh, that might not hit. Does a 16 hit?
Well, actually, here's the thing. When you rolled that attack, before you got to hit me, a pulse comes from David as well. And you see, I'm so sorry, Dani. You see a celestial form of Silva pop up in front of it and trip. And I'm going to roll a d6 and you're going to subtract that from your attack against me. So you subtract 6 from that attack.
So a 12, no, it's 16.
A 10?
A 10? Does a 10 hit?
Is not going to hit.
Ooh, I love it. Okay, but it's coming at you again.
I don't have
oh,
another
but that-
reaction.
That might not hit. Does a 15 hit?
No, it doesn't.
All right.
Hey!
Let's fucking go.
Coffee and I are just weaving around.
Yes! I love it. Weaving. I love it. Okay, Silva, you're up.
Yes, I'm gonna do a burning hands. I'm gonna go up to the one next to Reginald and try to see if we can burn this off of them.
Okay, go ahead.
They need to make a deck save.
Deck save. Deck save. Plus 2. It's a 19.
Okay, so it saves, so it takes half damage.
Okay.
Where'd that dice go? Oh man, that's a lot of ones. So it's gonna take 3 fire damage and 3 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, it's better than 0.
Is that bludgeoning magic?
It's just from my feature where I can add a 3 bludgeoning damage to the target on each
Okay.
turn. I don't think it's magic because it's bludgeoning, so it's like
Yeah.
technically earth.
Okay. Okay, perfect. You notice that when you go to heat these metal chains, that yes, they heat, but you feel like you're not doing as much as you think you did. That helps.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's all
anything
helps.
else? Okay.
No,
All right. A chain is going to turn from its direction and instantly turn towards you, Silva. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, definitely.
All right.
Hang on.
11. Yep.
It may not hit.
Okay.
Reginald's gonna go, Silver, you've got this, and produce a runic shield to force the attacker to re-roll the attack.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
She's got like
Oh.
an AC of 9 though.
That might not hit. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, it is gonna just hit, I think.
Damn it.
Where's my DC?
Silver,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I tried.
Okay. So
Plus.
that'll be 11, 12, 13. 13 points of what type of damage is this? Bludgeoning. Bludgeoning damage.
Which I'm
And you
resistant to.
are suddenly grappled as well. But Silva, you notice something. Suddenly, this chain, as it constricts you, chain reaction to attempt to grapple the. Okay. Make. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Change spells. Grapple spell. Okay, I need you to roll a d4.
Okay, cool. Where do I got a D4? I got a 3.
What you feel this chain almost siphoning energy from you, and one of your level 3 spells is gone. One of your level 3 spell slots is
Oh
gone.
no.
I'm a warlock, so that's just a
Yes,
spell
you-
slot.
Yes,
But
one
what
of
are
two.
those?
If you don't have level 3 spell slot, then tell me, because oh, never mind, it'd be fine. If you have no remaining spell slots, tell me.
Got you.
Oh no, I love that. Oh,
Okay.
you don't have any spells? That's
I'm in
fine.
danger.
Okay, San Leon, you're up. You are grappled. Do you want to try to get out of it?
Around.
I look over to the wind primordial. What would San Leon know of the wind primordial? Does San know this is a god or a wind or like a leader of this?
I think for as long as you've been alive, you know that there are 4 main primordials that reign, one of each element, and they are old as time, and they are above it all. They almost don't even see, anything but themselves as important.
Okay. I see that the chains are constricting around this thing, and an inner monologue of San Leon is just going like, if that primordial gets whatever's happening to it happens, he's gonna be bad. So you see San Leon go, as the chains are constricting. Looks over to the element and goes, "Don't give up, you fool!" As I start yelling over there, "You are the very essence of wind! You are freedom! You are..." As like the chains are constricting more, you see like him trying to take a swing at the chains, still yelling over at this primordial.
Okay.
"You are the very essence of what I want to be!" As I stab into the chain.
All right, do you want to try to get out of this grapple? You can with a strength saving throw.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd love to do that. That would be wonderful. Okay. Let's see. What do I get? Not great. 11. No, sorry. Higher than that. 12.
All right. No, you try to, push against these chains, and nothing happens. You can do your attack.
Okay. Natural 20.
Ooh, I love it. All right, do your damage, double dice.
Yeah. Live up to your namesake! As I stab into the chains. I'm going to... one of them. One of those. One of them. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Ooh, not bad. So that would be... 10... 20... 24... 6... 6... So 50 points of piercing damage as I like stab it, and then like I free my other hand, grab onto the blade as I like slam it straight like further into the chain.
Just
blind
like
rage at this point.
Did you say 50?
Yep.
What?
I critted
What?
on it.
He's shrunk.
what?
Sneak attack.
How would San Leon react to having blood splatter all over him? Just a spray of blood. Is there some sort of maybe a save you might need to do? I don't know how controlled you are against blood.
Against blood? It depends on the blood type.
A positive.
I'm A positive. That's going to be a bad time. It depends. It also he's rating. Probably like a small will save would probably make sense. It's been
Okay.
a while.
All right. Yeah, I mean, just for funsies, let's try it. Because there is blood everywhere now, spraying from this thing you've just cut into.
Okay.
It's very metallic-y. It's very strong.
That's good. Okay. Will save. So wisdom, because it's +1. It's a dirty 20.
All right.
Oh,
You
that
managed to.
makes
You are still raging, yes?
I am.
Okay. I think you did get hit. Yeah.
I did get
Okay. You're raging, but you managed to stay controlled with your rage, and the blood does not bother you. Okay. Anything else in your turn?
As like my hand is like on the sort of the pommel of the blade, like sucking blood going forward, goes break your chains. That's it.
All right, Kotatar, you're up.
First things first, 16 on the strength saving throw.
You fail.
Not a problem.
Okay.
As he's like trying to like break free, he just stops as like the adrenaline is just pumping through, and I'll be back for you, warrior. Disappears, casting Misty Step, and appears like 30 feet above. And as he's falling, takes out his like sheaths the dagger, takes out his bow, and fires 3 times actually in total, because attack action 2, and then third time with his hasted action.
Love it.
First one's not awesome for a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Second one is dirty 20.
Hits.
Third one is a 22.
Hits.
Okay, so 2. Oh, terrible rolls. For 14 points of magical piercing damage.
Magical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do this. Your first one goes wide, and then your second 2, as you pull and shoot, the arrows straight as an arrow right into it goes think, think, and bounce off.
Okay. And he actually lands on top of it, standing.
Okay.
Sitting on top of it. See what I tell you.
When you're standing on top of it, tell me where. Are you on the chains of Akadi?
Because the chains that are wrapped around warrior.
Yeah, got you.
Essentially, I teleported 30 feet up to take shots and get out of the grapple, and then sort of land back where I am. I think that's everything. Yeah, because that was my bonus action to do that. And I still have some movement though. Oh, okay. So being that like pinged off, then like I think the assumption is like, okay, that didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm so glad I said he was standing up. That chain that I've been attacking, is that above me or
it'd be above you. As you were falling, you shot arrows and then fell.
Okay. Is there one below him?
Yes.
I'll be right back. Grabs the dagger. Shing, takes out a short sword and uses his movement 70 feet down.
To slice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any?
Well, that's just true. Flavor for next time.
Got it.
But he's going to use all his movement to get down there.
Okay. All right. You are 70 feet down. Although you were falling, does that take some of your movement?
I'll leave that up to you.
I'll say that you can get 30 feet down because you did fall 30 feet. That would have taken time.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, like, it's not my movement. It's just like I'm up and then I'm down. It's fine. Whatever.
Okay, I'll buy it.
I'm
70
hasted.
feet.
It's fine. It won't
Oh,
matter.
you're hasted.
It's a
You're
difference
hasted.
between. Yeah,
I'll take
it's a
it.
difference between 2 seconds and 4 seconds. It's not.
Yeah. Okay, you were falling.
Attention, please. We're about.
What was that? That was terrifying.
Akadi?
Akadi, is that you?
Wakes up.
I was way
It's
off on what I thought
time
Akadi
for
sounded
the
like.
weather.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's
Same.
windy.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Okay. Everyone needs to make anyone who is not grappled needs to make dexterity saving throw.
Do I have bonus because of silvery barbs?
Natural
You will
20.
have advantage if she gave it to you.
I don't. Oh yeah. Who did you give advantage
Oh.
to?
Do I have to? Do I give advantage to somebody?
Yeah, with silvery
Yeah,
barbs, you
silvery
also
barbs.
give an advantage to someone.
I have an advantage on my next attack because of your cry, but this isn't an attack, so I didn't know what you did with
Sure,
that.
you can have it.
No, you have it. You have it, Nira. You need it.
I failed that roll. If I could have it, I'm not gonna use it again. Yeah, that's much
all right,
better.
if I
That's
have-
much better.
Okay, you got it. Okay, I didn't. I got 10.
Okay.
11.
11 for David. Nira, are you grappled? You're not grappled.
23.
23.
I
Kotatar.
thought when you said you didn't, I thought you got it. So that's why I took it. Got it.
No, I want you to have it, Nira. David would rather Nira have it.
Natural 20 for 29.
Woohoo! Okay, you guys realize that
Don't fuck around.
these chains just siphon energy from Akadi and then pulse out this gust of wind from the chains from every direction. And anyone who failed, which I think is just David, who is not restrained, you are pushed back away from Akadi 60 feet.
That is a fucking lot of feet. Holy shit.
It's windy.
And I'm gonna guess that means you're. I'll say you still have your. It'll be your Windwalker too, so you're not falling.
Yeah, my Windwalker is great. How fast is my Windwalker? I don't know its stats. I'd assume faster than David runs.
Yes.
I don't have one for. Actually, I do. Give me a second. I have them here. Abysmal Stalker. No, I'm looking for Windwalkers. Okay, Windwalker. They can fly. It doesn't say. So I'm gonna say these things are super fast. I'm gonna give them 60 feet. So
Okay.
Oh yeah.
you'll be
So
fine.
I can course correct. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that was an action. So now it is. Coach, I just went David. You're up.
Okay,
All right. So I'm coming back and I'm just like, Nira,
Oh,
I need
you-
you to be okay, but I need to.
Sorry, because Kotatar was hasted and I gave him 70 movement.
Right, but you weren't thinking about the Windwalker.
Oh, Windwalkers have a 70-foot flying speed. Thank you, Senleon. So I guess that means Kotatar, if you're on your Windwalker, that would give you 140 feet.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
Breaks the sound barrier.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Where did that
All right.
like,
So, yeah,
What,
so
what? I
other-
can't hear you. My eardrums popped.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Nira, I need to be able to concentrate, and so the
Okay.
ink's gonna
Ah.
go away.
Ah.
I know.
I'm
Um,
melting.
I
So
love it.
I'm
I
gonna-
love it so much.
Are there other Windwalkers that are kind of flying around? I mean, I guess at least there's Reginald's.
Reginald's is missing. You don't know where it is. You could try to do a perception check if you wanted.
Well, but I mean, if I produced a really strong scent,
Yes.
I
Just
could have one come get me.
You're on a Windwalker.
For now.
Yeah, buddy.
So
yes.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up on coffee. And first I'm gonna pulse. I'm still ribbons, kind of. I'm gonna pulse, and my archer is going to grab the bow and pull from the sky just a radiant bow or a radiant arrow and fire it at the mess of chains that Nira pointed out. 17 plus 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hits. Yeah.
5.
All right, so it's going to be 1d8 plus 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
So 9 radiant damage.
9 would make that.
Does it look
Okay.
like it is affecting the chains and even other chains? Like, does it seem like the body, as Nira kind of pointed out?
You definitely get the
radiant
feeling.
damage.
Yes, the radiant damage is what really hits it. You realize that what Nira was saying is that it could all be connected. This could all be one creature
Right.
of some sort. So yes.
Okay. And then I pull out from my pack a bit of dried basil, and I grab onto it and I pull it off the stem and I just start rubbing it into my hands. And I'm like, coffee, I need you. And I'm going to do a backflip off of my windwalker and open my hands, releasing the scent of the basil to get another windwalker to catch me. And I am going to have coffee is going to actually start to become more transparent and grow. And my new wind elemental is going to take shape.
Okay.
Watching Hope's face, just kind of like,
What's happening?
So
What do you think you can get away with?
I mean, the only thing that is now up to you is, does the scent that I'm able to produce get me another windwalker?
I'll have you roll for
That's
it.
up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
mid
What am I
backflip,
rolling?
roll for it.
Roll me an animal handling.
Nah, 8.
Not good enough.
Whatever. I'll fall for a bit.
You're full for a bit.
But currently now I have coffee as a wind elemental. And do you want me to roll an initiative for them, or they go on my turn?
Let's have them go on your turn.
Okay, then.
So they go after you.
Okay. So coffee will fly to the Akadi's chains
Okay.
and make some smash. Make some smash.
Smash.
So it's gonna get 2 attacks. $17 to hit
Misses.
the chain. And then the second one is less.
Okay. All right.
I'm back
It's okay. It's a high DC. Or high AC.
to hit a
All right.
chain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Phew. All right. All right. The chain is now.
It looked cool.
Nira, does an 18 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's hold on.
I wish I had bark skin still. Once again, you just see a pulse and a clumsy Silva goes whoa in front of the chain, and you're gonna subtract 6. So
All right. So 12.
It doesn't.
That's what I got. 18. All right. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. In that case, who's grappled?
Glad I could help.
Kotatar,
Oh,
are you
you
grappled?
Danny?
You're not. Oh no, you're
Hell
not grappled.
nah.
San Leon and Reginald are grappled.
Yes.
Didn't San Leon break free?
I didn't. I just did a shit ton of damage.
Oh, he just did.
Yeah, you really.
he made the thing want to
So
let
much.
go.
Okay.
Do not want.
But you didn't cut through it to free us, did you?
No.
No.
I just. Yeah. I just gave it a good old thwacking. I did.
Oh, thwacking he did.
Why are you upset, Hope? What did you do?
I got a nat 20 to hit David.
I don't have my reactions back. Why would you do that?
That's a second nat 20 against David.
I know.
You just
I
hate
can't
David, that's
do
what it is.
anything about
Sorry,
it.
it's the dice.
It was
Alright.
the backflip, wasn't it? It was the backflip.
Yeah, he's covered in
Alright.
hazel, like
So this
whatever.
is the
Like,
episode.
no one will have more flair
This
than
is it?
me.
This is the episode we turn
stop
off. Okay.
No.
All right, that doesn't hit David. Wait a sec. That
Oh,
doesn't.
you will.
Hey!
There's no way. I rolled 3 1s on your damage.
Okay, that hits David. That hits David.
Okay, that's it,
So-
David. Yeah, that's it, David.
16,
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
I can never break out of this grapple. 21 damage.
Yes. Okay, that brings us to Nira.
Stop hurting my friends. I learned this from watching you. And I'm gonna try to polymorph it.
Oh my god. Okay, what does it need to do?
Hang on, what are you polymorphing?
The chain creature that I believe is one thing. So if I target
Right,
it, it's
okay.
gonna polymorph.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I believe it, and that must mean it's true because this is void limbo. I don't know where we are. So wisdom 16.
Oh boy. How do you do this?
Well, hold
How
on.
do you do this?
Before, just
What are you
look at the
polymorphing
stats
it
of this
into?
What
thing.
does that mean?
What?
Is this a creature that can be polymorphed? Because last time, frankly, the one I did should not
throw
have.
this into the
Which
I
side
know.
are you on?
Why would I?
This-
I
the story.
Why?
Hey, remember?
I don't know.
Oh, hey,
How
that's
do
my
I- How do I
line.
know?
I know.
It is a construct. Can that be polymorphed?
I don't believe so, no.
think so.
I'm
Next time
sorry.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just.
No, story.
I want
I
this
love it.
polymorphed. I want it to work.
Cool.
It just.
Cool.
It-
Cool. Fine.
I want you to
Command.
know. I rolled a nat 1. So
I don't see. To be clear, I don't see anything on here that says
No constructs.
contracts can't. Because the issue situation last time was shape changers.
It was shape change.
So-
right, but it wasn't a
So-
shape changer in the end. So
Oh, okay, fair enough.
that
So,
one was
yeah, so-
valid. But yes,
Yeah, I don't see anything in the spell.
There's nothing
I
about
don't s-
constructs.
it got a nat 1, so there's no way
Okay.
out of this.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay. Oh my
What
God.
are you doing,
I'm
Nira?
going to transform it into a tiny pony.
Yeah.
A nightmare, if you will.
Oh my God! I fucking
Yes, a
cannot.
little miniature pony because David turns into horses sometimes and they're nightmares, and that's the first thing I could think of.
Can it look like a
But
David
it's
style pony?
miniature pony. No, I'm not that into the nightmare.
Okay.
Oh
cool.
That thing's got special powers. We ain't giving a David magic nightmare powers.
All right, do I be evil or not? Everyone in chat,
Probably.
give me the evil.
They're all gonna say yes. Why?
Like that's a question, Hope.
Chat
Who is
likes
evil?
us. Chat likes us. They
They
don't
like
want
Hope
an
better
evil
though.
DM.
That's the problem.
Fuck, you're right.
I can't use my legendary reaction because I just used it. You're
Don't you get it back on your turn, and you just had your turn.
Well, there's legendary reactions and there's resistances, right?
Legendary resistance.
Uh,
Do they come
Legendary
back?
Resistance. They have like a number of them.
Yeah.
A legendary resistance is its own
I
thing.
don't think it's gonna work
Okay.
on this because of what just happened.
Fair enough.
DM rules.
Make a call.
It's up to you.
Yeah, your call.
are
I'm doing
a
the way.
level 8 person. I think you can take
Go,
on
buddy.
the nightmare of a god.
I am Nira.
I told you.
Fair point.
What is? Oh my God.
I can't figure out a way to get out of this. Okay. All right.
Well, it's now a falling pony.
You guys see these chains start to retract, and retract
My sword, my
Pulling.
sword, my sword.
off of you, all of you, pulling and shaping itself into a little pony, which now then begins to fall.
You just killed a pony.
Oh, shit.
No, it's just
I'm gonna start diving for the pony.
It's just falling forever. It's falling
I'm
forever.
diving for the pony.
There's no
It's-
ground. It's
diving for
okay.
It falls
And
forever.
it
It's fine.
lands in an open palm of Akadi that is now free. And she catches it.
Aw.
Don't squish it.
And she looks down at it. And she hears David say that. What do I do then, Silva, you hear?
Put it in a bottle, maybe, or somewhere it's not gonna get out. That's how things work, right?
Yeah, that's gonna turn back into a thing in,
Coffee's
like,
gonna
an
come
hour.
and swoop me up as I'm still falling.
Okay, that's fair.
Looks very much
Imprison
like
it.
Falcor.
Imprison it.
Yeah, imprison the chains.
you
But
have
that's
the
far,
ability
far away.
to.
You're a god. You
Banish
can
it.
do that, right?
Yeah, can you banish it?
Interesting. I must banish it to the realm it once came from. Speak that realm.
I'm here, realm.
So it shall be. And she closes her hands over this pony, and Kotatar, you feel a portal open up in her hand and close. And it has been banished to the nightmare realm.
As soon as she does that, I just want to remind you. You just witnessed the answer to your question of what mortals can do.
She opens her chest and stretches, and she looks around at her tornado, free of chains. She looks down at you, and a single feather comes off of her wings and floats down to Silva. Now, Silva, this is a large feather. It's probably the size of your arm. So
Like floating. It's like a giant like fan.
Yeah,
As I like play
yeah,
around with it.
yeah. And she
Thank you.
says, "The eternal storm will be a trial of will. Be careful."
We try. Not sure that really makes a difference, but we try. Thank you.
Sound Leon?
I fly up to the goddess. Huge. And as I'm heavily breathing, I go to sheath my sword, miss the scabbard, and kind of just look down. Shit. Just place it in. You are the goddess of freedom, yes? Of the wind, of the concept of freedom. That's the question.
Oh, sa- you just hear her say the words.
Silver, I might need translation.
She says, "Is that yes?"
Mm-hmm.
She says yes.
I would ask some advice, if it's at all possible. You see, I have been metaphorically chained for my whole life. Chased. What do I do? What do I do to break those chains?
And Silva, you hear, you must free yourself from every worldly love, every worldly desire, every worldly possession is the only way to fly.
She says, for you to be really, truly free, you have to free yourself from everything, from everything you love, everything you desire, everything.
I can't experience love, so that's off the table.
No, that means freeing yourself from us. That means freeing yourself from bonds. That means freeing yourself from friendship. I'm learning to break free from my family and be better. If you break free from everything, that's just nihilism.
Circle back to you saying that you can't love. Is that just like a thing that we all knew? Like you just
say
don't
that out loud?
do it.
We'll
So-
talk about that later if you want. For now,
The
let
notebook's
us
out again.
focus on the present. Thank you for your wisdom. And
I'm gonna
sort of-
speak
you-
in. Oh wait.
Oh, I just floated away. That was the end. What I was doing.
I'm gonna speak in Goblin. Can you understand me?
Who are you talking to?
The goddess.
The
Oh.
goblin.
I'm gonna speak in Goblin though, so that the goddess hopefully can only understand me. We came here, and then I point to Kotatar, because he has stopped every threat to everyone we've come across, except he was unable to stop the threat to his own world, his own plane. We have done the bidding of gods and goddesses this whole time. If you have any gifts to grant or help to aid for your freedom, which we gave more than just taking a feather, give it to him and give him the strength to stop what we need to stop. You don't need to respond to me. You can't because you're muted, I guess.
Oh.
yeah, you could now.
Yeah, she says, Solona. And Silva, you hear the words, I don't care.
I don't know what you said to her, but she doesn't care.
And she begins to, her tornado flings you guys out of the rotation, out of the tornado, and she's gone.
Walkers?
You still have your
Did-
walkers.
Yeah.
Wind.
Did you say that out loud, Silva? I don't care.
I told it to David.
So I didn't hear it. Cool.
Depends on how far away you were. I wasn't like whispering it.
I'll say I didn't.
So David basically watched her fly away, and then he's gonna float over to Kotatar, and he's just got the look. He basically looks like Kotatar has been looking for a while. Like he just turned really angry and sour after that conversation that only he had, and he just looks at Kotatar and he's like, "You're right. The gods." Fuck them.
It's fine. Besides, and he like flicks his wrist and spins the dagger around at another visitor. For someone that doesn't seem to be scared of us, he certainly likes to give me a lot of gifts. Dani, you're muted.
Is this just between you two right now?
He says it out loud.
I mean, yeah, I'm not whispering. I'm just talking
Yeah.
to Kotatar.
Who
Well, where? What is that?
who visited you?
So when I touched her hand, I was shunted forward somewhere else. Like some sort of internal mind palace of some sort. I was speaking to her as if she was our size. And there was a flash of darkness, and this dagger was in my chest. Then upon being shunted out, it was still there. I can't wait to thank him for this personally.
He can travel planes now.
What
Hang
do you
on.
mean?
Who's the he? Who's the he in this scenario?
Or I think he's traveling through dreamers.
The Nightmare
Perhaps.
King.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on, and I'll pat you, Kotatar. You get 11 hit points back.
Oh, thanks.
Whoa. Reginald
And I
draws
pressed it to say
his
Stanley on.
draws his sword. Whoa, the Nightmare King. What? He's dead.
No.
What?
We saw in the other realms. We saw like a Nightmare Princess, or I thought like a progeny or something. But the Nightmare King.
It's just a word. Don't overthink it.
Reginald will overthink it.
He knows.
Anybody
I
who
give you a
has
little pat on the shoulder.
anyone who has heard this information can make an Arcana check.
Yes. I'm gonna roll this.
17?
Oh wow, okay. That's
18.
Seven.
Arcana? 19. 18 plus 1.
Kotatar?
Sure.
Oh, it's up to you. You don't have to.
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't matter. I rolled a 10.
Okay. Yeah, most of you understand that what Nira said was correct, that perhaps he is stronger within the nightmares, within the dreams, that he can still traverse dreams, even though he is unable to come into the waking world. And in those dreams, he can personify himself as his true form. What'd you like to do?
Great.
Suppose we should get on with it, yes?
Yeah, we have this. Our key to the Eternal Storm.
All right.
Problem is, we're not in limbo anymore. So how do we get back?
The thread.
Think.
That's how we got here.
Oh, sorry. Do you think if he's in our dreams and we can come out, do you think there's a way to pull him out of dreams?
Well, considering this came with me, anything's possible.
Okay.
I think we have to consider the realm of dreams and nightmares its own sort of plane, to a degree.
Oh, can I see that for a little bit? I'll give it back.
The dagger?
Yeah, I just want to study it for a little bit.
Hands it to you.
Perhaps Stanley.
You're muted. April, if you said
no.
anything, you're muted.
Oh, Nira's I'm just gonna take a little bit of time with this. If you need it back, just let me know. I just want to do some investigations on nightmare stuff.
Sure.
Perhaps San Leon, there are two planes. One of nightmares, one of dreams. There's so much we don't know.
Right on that front, we need more information.
Yes.
And maybe just a sit down.
Yeah, I could use some food.
Oh yeah, should we take a nap? Sleep.
You are floating in the abyss of the air.
He,
Grab a
Did
piece
we
of
have
cloud
an
and
exit
eat it.
strategy? When we got here, what was the way out when we got here?
Kotatar will look at Warrior. Can you take us back to where we started here?
It nods and begins to head off. Nira, roll me a d6.
Please come back to me. 5.
You want to say the words?
Cheeseburgers!
And out from the sky is your broom.
Outstanding.
I'm so sorry. I'll never let anyone take you again. I'm so sorry.
And the Windwalkers will fly back to the island in which the air elementals reside, and you guys have purchase in which to stand.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gallivant.
Oh, you named yours?
Yes.
I feel like you should
Kotatar will look.
sing that than anything.
Didn't have time to name mine.
Mine's horseshoe crab.
I love it.
Kotatar will look at Warrior. Are you familiar with sometimes elementals having pacts with mortals?
I've never heard of this.
Well, you mentioned you were once a warrior of Akadi at some point. Would you have any interest in perhaps every now and again joining us?
How would I do that?
Kind of looks over at like Nira and Silva. I've always heard that there are ways, spells, deals. Summoning.
Roll me a percentile.
Silva's
Summoning
just eating cotton candy
a
clouds.
third level spell. No.
For context, he does have the ability to summon elementals. 25.
I will do this for you. I will be a warrior for you. Just call.
Oh,
I will.
I'm
Welcome out of
Samuel.
retirement.
David's sitting on top of coffee and looks over, is like, you stole my shtick, while also there is a Kotatar out of his back.
Just
Yes,
go over
Kotatar.
like puzzled.
Kotatar, you can now have a Windwalker as your elemental, as your air elemental, if you can summon it. So you can use a stat block from a Windwalker if it works for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? What would you guys like to do?
We should
Is the
probably
portal still
go back
open?
now. Yeah.
The portal?
Pull
No.
the thread. Do we have the map?
I don't think you guys took it.
The map? We definitely would have taken it.
Take everything offered to us. We don't turn things
Yeah.
down.
Any
Yeah, if
other
it was-
party
If there's stuff,
than the one that
we
has
take it.
Nira?
No one said they took it.
Nira takes everything by
Was
default.
it on the floor at any point in time? Because if so, I have it.
Okay, you guys have the map.
I thought we had an exit strategy. I'm looking at my notes right now.
Yeah, I thought so too. I don't remember what it was though.
Why did I just have a note that says Silva is beautiful, and I don't, or I can't read it.
I mean, you're
I
not
can't
wrong,
read
but,
my
like,
writing.
I mean, we know that.
I don't know what was happening, but sorry, I just had to
I
share.
think that's when I was probably like floating in the air.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. We didn't
if
have an
there's
exit. We
like
just stepped in a portal.
if there's not like if there's like a look of like just like what do we do now? Kotatar will sigh, take out the sending stone, and try to message back
You need
again.
to pick up.
Oh,
Honey, I need a ride.
all right.
What is his damn name?
Makiak?
No, I know my husband's name.
Oh my god.
Go to the plane of air, loses all memory. No.
Doopsie, oopsie doopsie.
I'm sure you're busy. Can you advise Almian that we love portal back to the floating city?
Of course, I will advise, my love. But he may not be able to. You know of other ways to get back if he cannot. And you would, if you were on, you know how to get to Limbo from the prime material plane. If you're on the prime material plane. You don't know how to get there from this sort of plane, a plane of an elemental plane. But you do have ways that you know. It'll take time for Makiak to get to Almian, to speak with him. You guys are safe here if you would like to take a long rest.
Yes.
While you wait.
Yeah, I was just gonna recommend that.
Oh, please, yes.
David's gonna raise his hand. We could always try to drag the Nightmare King out of the Nightmare Realm tonight.
No, not ready,
Terrible
not
idea.
tonight. I can't. I am running low on things I can say right now.
Oh, no, I
Would
mean,
be-
we go to sleep.
And
Yeah, I
contact
hope
him
he
in our
doesn't show up
dreams.
tonight.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, David, but I do believe that we need a proper real rest.
Brings
All we
me
gotta
to
do is have him plunge his arm through Kotatar and then wake up Kotatar, and that seems to bring things into existence.
That brings up
That or
an
it's going to
interest-
bring his
interest-
arm inside of Kotatar.
That brings up an
Listen,
interesting
we got this
point.
feather for a reason. We need to use it.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
unpleasant.
also think we need to prep more before taking on the Nightmare King again. If we haven't. Just a permanent solution for him should be researched.
We've
Yeah.
slept a number of times since our last encounter with the Nightmare King. That brings up the point. Why hasn't he tried to enter our dreams?
It's because he's avoiding us,
Recovering.
obviously.
Getting
Well,
stronger.
Maybe
Finding other ways around
Alseta
things.
is protecting our dreams from him. And maybe we
Alseta
could-
isn't doing shit. I promise you.
I mean, there might be someone who's protecting us while we sleep.
Well, maybe that's a question for another day.
I begin to
All right,
start
let's go to bed.
place to set up a campsite.
I
Well,
think
there's
this is
nowhere
like
to
the
land, is there? We're just floating.
no. We're on a
We're on land.
platform. Yeah,
You're
we're
on
floating
like
on
a.
Okay, sorry. I thought the little cloud barge.
I'm
I'm just gonna
Cloud
make.
barge
I'm gonna
sounds-
start. I'm like, I'm gonna make the circle, making our little hut.
I think this is the first time, like, because this conversation does not interest Kotatar at all. And I think this is like the first time. it's just back and forth. Like we need to go to bed.
Sorry.
A lot? No, that's always all my love. With all my love. I promise.
Oh no,
but I think this-
Sandland's with you. He's already like.
I think this is the first time he actually takes in like what's around, because he's just been so like forward, but he can't do forward right now.
You guys sit in a tiny hut, floating on wind, surrounded by an infinite blue world. And that's where we end tonight. You guys get a long rest.
Oh yes.
I do want to say that I think Silva does like a little night flying, like underneath the
yeah.
stars.
Cool.
That's so
Love
cute.
Perfect.
And
Anyways,
when
thank
David
you.
makes dinner and makes a little extra for Warrior and coffee.
Oh, all they need
Aw.
is scent. That's all they want.
They just
It
want to
smells really
smell
good for them.
They just want to
cotton
smell.
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. doesn't?
Thank you, everyone who watched along with us tonight live. Everyone who watches on YouTube. Everyone who listens on our podcast. We appreciate you. Yeah, we'll be back next week to figure out how they're gonna get out of this plane. Until then,
Fucking A.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
My friend, I see you changed your face. My friend, what game you played today?